Hey there everybody, welcome back. We're doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles. I'm on the Delaware River, and now that it's all of a sudden like summer, it's pretty busy out there. Wow, some water skiers already this morning. Okay, so we're doing lesson number 142, and for this particular grouping of lessons, there's an overall theme, and that is my mind holds only what I think with God. And lesson 142, the two lessons for us to think about are, I thank my Father for his gifts to me, and let me remember I am one with God. So what we're supposed to do is take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, or just twice a day, whenever you can get it in, to think about the overall theme, and then throughout the day, each hour, allow those lessons to come into your experience and help you in any way that you can use them, of course. I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Let me remember I am one with God. So let's see what a year of forgiveness has to say about lesson 142. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. In the worldly interpretation of this, it seems such a strange thing to say that my mind only contains the things I think with God. You have an incorrect definition of God, so it does not make sense given that definition. Your definition describes a being separate from you, who does not communicate with you. Why would you think with God when you are completely separated from that which you believe it is? How many of us really believe that God is separate from us? Ooh. He is all that is. The truth is, God speaks to you through your heart, your passions, and your love. That is the energy you share with your Creator. You are created in the image of God, which means you share his wonderful creative nature. You share his alignment with love. You are made of love, from love, and for love. When you love something, you are in a place of absolute joy, thinking, I would rather not be anywhere else. You could be reading that book that you adore, walking with your grandchild, holding hands, and throwing the ball for your dog. That is God's will for you, to be happy. Now, in your society, you are trained to think that a spiritual life must be ambitiously spiritual in the sense that you must run retreats or that you must be a teacher or whatever. That is not true. Thank goodness, right? You can live your life happily through following your guidance and intuition, doing the things that you love, making your life your investment, and spending time with yourself. Get to know yourself and the things in your mind that do not serve you. Get to know yourself and the things in your mind that do not serve you. This is God's will for you. Wake up and align with love. You are led by your guidance system through negative feedback and positive feedback. You receive negative feedback when you go off track. That means you feel bad. And when you are on track and closer to love, you feel good. It's very simple. The ego and your training programs have made it very complicated. You are in alignment with God when you feel good, and you are happy. We must add a warning here. Only when no drugs, alcohol, or substances are involved and you are engaged in the natural world. It can make you very happy to sit up all night and watch Netflix, but that is more of a pleasure. It can make you very happy to sit up all night smoking pot, but that is more of a pleasure. It involves a physical stimulus of the body that distracts you from your suffering, so you seem to feel better. We are speaking about things like natural creativity, conversations with good friends, hanging out with your family and loved ones, being in nature, and using your self-expression in whatever way feels good for you. We want you to understand there are many pleasures in your society that make you temporarily happy, but not permanently. Your happiness wanes as soon as you stop doing that thing, taking that drug, or drinking that drink. We seek happiness that is gentler and has a more heartfelt nature. Many of you have contaminated ideas early on in your studies of A Course in Miracles. And you say, well, it makes me happy to watch TV, so I'm gonna do it. Well, if that's what you believe, then it's important for you to align with your beliefs. As you watch television and listen to the news broadcasts or the horror stories about death and destruction around the planet, if you are honest with yourself, you will go internally and say, this actually isn't making me happy. It's a habit I have. It's something I've always done. It's something I believe I should do to be informed. But when I go in and connect to my frequency, happiness is not what I'm feeling. Be really honest with yourself about what aligns with God's will for you, something that comes from deep within you, a simple pleasure in the natural world. Understand the contrived stimuli of your society are not what we speak about here. Your thoughts will go through a similar process. They will be material focused, ambition focused, and worried about what other people think of you focused. When you go into your emotional guidance system, you realize those thoughts do not necessarily make you feel good. They may motivate you to be a workaholic or some such thing, but they are not good feeling thoughts. Good feeling thoughts are loving, kind, gentle, and eventually no thoughts. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. Well, lots of stuff to think about and unlearn today in our review number 4, part 2. Have an excellent day, everyone. Enjoy the sunshine if that's what's out there for you, and these lessons, and our beautiful community, this heart-opening, loving space for us to share. Early tomorrow morning, I'll be on my way to the Black Hills of South Dakota for a retreat with my favorite blue avian, Zena Allen, and all of our friends. So I'll be taking you with me, and it'll be great. Have a great day. See you soon.